Alright, stream is going. Hello, I'm back. So I spent some time off stream trying to level up a little bit more. I also figured out the that little puzzle bit that I needed to do. But you know what? We're gonna try to take care of these guys again. Over this side. I just gotta make sure my stuff is good. Frost, pyro, and fallible command. I also... Did I level up my sword? No, I don't think so. Oh yeah, this predicted the future.
Here we go.
Those who...
Okay.
Let your spirit burn! RAIDOU! No escape. Damn, he's strong. This ain't good.
Okay. I gotta do this. Ah, fuck.
Don't get carried away.
I got carried away.
Defense is lacking.
Dude, every time I think I'm far away from this fucking thing, I'm always wrong. I'm always super wrong. No! Nope, RAIDOU's not feeling good. Thank you.
Spirit. That's what I a formidable.
Okay, here we go again.
Attack! No.
Ooh!
Protect your demons.
Good. He's down. Now it's this asshole.
Brother.
Not taking any chances.
Look out. your demons.
Nope. Gotta bring in another demon. Fenrir or... Nope, not power.
Fenrir. Protect your demons.
Fuck. Here goes. Protect your demons. Ah.
Don't get carried away. It's your game.
Well, that helped.
Here we go.
Bam, 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 bam. Yeah. Dunzo. Okay. Oh, that one's gone. Where does that lead to? RAIDOU.
Win Acer.
Oh yeah. Forgot that's her ability.
Go
Here
on.
we go. Win Acer.
Oh, it has to be a different demon. It has to be a Volt. A Volt Order demon. Ooh.
Knew it.
Way.
Nope. Always forget which button's which.
Your turn.
Touch it. Sweet. Sake. Sake. Sake again. And sake. Get me out of here. Okay. Now return to RAIDOU. Now let's head to that little puzzle bit. So, I essentially have to... Let me talk to these peeps. War! Humanity couldn't stop its foolish leaders from choosing violence, and now they've crossed a line they shouldn't have. The war may never end. We were supposed to be fighting other countries, but now we're fighting endless hordes of demons.
Yes.
He who gazes at the past. This is Anno 2030. It's a long way from your home time. You've slid so far, don't you yearn for the way back? I'm pressing on ahead. Well, I won't ice you. I vid the future me. I don't know, excuse me, I don't know what you're expecting, but... Okay. Okay, so... It's left, right, right. I have to...
Your turn.
Send a demon to do that. Left, right. Right. The atmosphere changed.
Got it.
Have to... Okay. Heading over. It's an hour shape. It's a large hourglass-shaped device. Touch it. What do we got? RAIDOU saw images of the 2040s. A battle between angels and demons, people using machines to command demons. Oh, that's SMT. Damn, dude, I should have checked out the other ones. I just destroyed the other ones. Oh no. Hello, oh no. Left, left, right. Be quiet. Stop.
Here we go.
Oh shit.
Now you'll know the hatred of the gods of Kuritsu.
Oh yeah, this nerd. Fire. Oops. Out. Yep.
Protect your demons.
Oh! Okay. Oh, okay. He's doing his thing. You're weak to win now?
Body of a bird. My
Congrats, Ono.
sharp claws will slice you.
Electricity. Okay, so I have to call. Sorry, Fenrir.
Tsunushi.
Oh god. But I have to change my summoner skills yet again.
Raido Kuzunoha the 14th. That's just ticking.
Thank you.
Well done.
That was probably a huge mistake. Damn it, I did it again. Nope. It's doing it again.
I have the body of
Okay. Do you have... No, you don't. I have to switch it to somebody else. Mermaid, Incubus, Fenrir. Oh, Fenrir has proof of dying.
Fenrir. Don't get carried away.
Nope, I was the wrong person. Uh-oh. So you know what? I'll bring back... Shit. I can't do anything. Okay, maybe I can do something now.
Futsunushi. Protect your demons. Must heal.
Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. No! Right out, stop it! Oh yeah, transforms again.
I'm so
Change bolt to empty wave.
Don't get carried away.
Oh my god. Is he weak to... Oh yeah, he is weak to darkness. Oh, that's not good. Nope. He's weak to wind.
Eat it.
here we go.
Thor is weak to wind.
Lilla. Protect your demons.
Fuck you. God damn.
This is worse than when I lost to that.
Yeah. Yeah, whatever, nerd.
Here we go.
Good. Put it in strength.
RAIDOU. RAIDOU.
Where's that one? Okay. So that one's done. Excusez-moi. I do like, I guess, the twist of the game. That essentially you're fighting a future version, or a future Raidou. I can't wait for the exposition dump. What you got? Lost Soul. Oh god. Only they who keep sacred their love of God will enter the kingdom of heaven. The great of years past is a test of faith from our God. Do I have to send a demon?
Your turn.
Sweet. Mortal Seal. Okay. Okay. That. Oh! Oh. Shit. Oops. Damn, dude. I keep doing that. All right. Get a heal. Yes, please. Thank you. We're in the 2000s right now.
Come back.
We fight you.
New face.
You are 58.
Move. Good.
You're coming with me, Lilith. Oh, you're weak to lightning. Oh, we're good. Alright, cool. Quick save. It's funny because I was looking at a playthrough that somebody was doing, and just them playing the original PS2 game, and it's pretty much night and day.
Can I not progress? Am I truly so powerless as this?
Okuni Nushi is too downhearted to notice anyone else.
Damn it! Damn it! God damn it! Why can't I get any further?
Cool down.
Mermaid.
Ukobuck's anger begins to subside.
Sorry about all that. I can be a bit hot-headed. I heard a tip on how to get past here, but it ain't going so great. The tip? It's just left, right, and that's it.
Okay. I feel bad because I'm not doing anything for him. Let me try to get another demon. See, I don't have anybody to do any igniting. Gomaden. Gomaden.
Welcome to the Go. What can I do for you, Kuzunoha?
Raido.
Could do that. Oh yeah.
I'm afraid you're not ready.
Damn it! Oh, I'm a level lower. Oh, fuck. Damn.
Raido.
Cameo. That's a... I don't think I've ever seen this one. Throne. Mada. Kind of want Belial. Or Belial. Problem is that I'm full. Abihiko. Oh, okay. You have fire, but you don't have... Cerberus. You have Ignite. Well, let me register.
Shall I register all of them? I have registered them. Shall I register all of them?
Here we go. RAIDOU.
You'll be able to pay, yes?
Yeah.
There. I...
Here we go.
Yeah.
Very well.
And... Okay. Well, Thor didn't really have anything too crazy. Basilisk is... Fenrir, should I change Fenrir? Fenrir is 57. Yeah. Sorry, Fenrir. Fire Breath Frenzy. Ceodine. That's my... Leafydine. Do combo. Ooh, nope, hold on. Blurry.
You are certain you want to fuse them?
Bye, Thor. Bye, Fenrir. Fenrir. Excuse me. Excuse me. Pyro. Oh, he says Zappo too?
Oh, yes. You're...
From Thor. Nothing... Contained nothing but a single phrase. Thank you.
Keep bringing me...
Alright. Now, head back. Oh, wrong one. Oh. Thanks, mermaid. Alright. How we doing? Alright, everybody's pretty good. Ignite. Okuni Nushi's heart has been reignited.
Thank you. I am in your debt. I have learned of a hint to proceed, but have yet to meet with success. Work together, let your friend go last. What could it mean?
When
Oh.
he says friend, I assume that what he's really saying is, Hold on. You're just as overbearing as I am. The village's young successor is in need of assistance. How can I refuse? Ugh. You must be glad to not belong to this loudmouth's timeline, Raido. Work together, let your friend go last. Let's work together then, shall we?
Okay, so left, left, right. So left, left, and then
Go on.
right. There you go.
Let's see.
Cool. All right, quick save. Let's do this. Touch it. Raido saw images of the 2010s. A surging crowd, a cackling demon, a great deal of uncertainty about the future. Alright, who am I fighting? Oh.
Here we go.
Okay. Ow.
Spirit! That's what I
Oh, God. Ah, damn it.
Go, Raido!
Oops. That was the wrong one. Ow.
Go, Raido! There's more.
Whoopsie. Damn it, man.
Go, Raido!
Oh, fuck. Thought I had it.
Spirit!
Now. Okay.
Double thing.
Ah, god damn it. Damn. Oh, he's null. Okay. Never mind. Ah, fuck. Ah.
Here goes. Double thing. There. Spirit.
Skills improved, right?
Here goes.
Damn. So is the animation of me being up in the air. That fucks me up. Damn. It's It's like the fights are not bad, it takes a while. These really are like actual turn-based SMT fights. Turn-based SMT fights take a fucking long-ass time. Nope. Ooh, God. There we go. Okay, bye-bye.
Here we go. Righto.
Okay, that one's down. And that one's down. How much I got? 32. I think I need 34 in order to upgrade my sword. Ah, fuck! I did it again. Excusez-moi. Out my way. Oh, another one. Okay, hold on. This might be progress. I'm gonna go check out the other spot first. Oh, whoops. Wait, hold on. Where is it that I'm going? Here? Here. Oh, okay, that looks more like progress. Okay. Definitely not an SMT game without a labyrinth. If it doesn't have a labyrinth, I don't want it. Said no one ever. ask. Beyond here, the great item zone. I don't know for what, but there's 3 conditions. Normal, sneaky, last one. I forgot. Can you get them all? Looking for this stuff too? The puzzle is quite difficult. But I got a hint from my buddy, from this here buddy of mine. But I can't make heads or tails of it. You want it? I'll take it. Alright, that'll be 3,000 yen. 30,000 yen, excuse me. Don't look at me like that. Money makes the world go round, don't you know? Can't get by these days without the dough. You know how it is. Please, don't buy it. Sure, yeah, I'd say it's impossible without some kind of hint, though. You fucking asshole. I don't want to spend 30,000 yen. I don't want to spend the money for it. Normal, sneaky, and the last one I forgot. Oh, guess I'm not getting the treasure. Make a save. Oh, let me talk to these. Time tourists. So your name's RAIDOU too. I jostled with a RAIDOU. The Teep was a soldier from my time with some Terra-level skills. Could have gone upstairs someday. But no, not that Teep. Just vacated Tokyo one day, said, I have a task greater than this. And so Tokyo fell to ruin and the reign of God's kingdom began. We received God's protection, but we lost our freedom in turn. Yeah, that's yeah. Every holy pathway in an SMT game.
It's you. Do you remember me? We talked at the junkyard by the river. I was the dog.
What?
Humans are full of empty promises. I was foolish to have any hope for your kind. How many of our homes must they destroy?
Oh yeah, this dog.
I'm sure you're no better than the rest of them. You don't even remember the dream you shared with me, do you?
Yes, recall dream. What is my dream? Oh, hold on. Pizza. Yes. My dream was pizza.
You actually remembered it.
Yeah, you damn Skippy.
With humans like you out there, my dream, my home forest, can live on. I'll try to have faith in humans again. Words aren't enough to show my thanks. Come with me.
Oh. Sweet. I'm gonna need everything. You know what? I'm just gonna dump it all into RAIDOU.
Do you want to return?
Yes, please. Might as well. Thank you, dog thing. You have anything else?
I'll try to have words aren't enough.
No problem.
With humans like you out there, my dreams.
Okay. Good luck with that. The intense power of stunning proportions emanates from the space-time fabric beyond the light. Face the final enemy? Yes. Let's go. RAIDOU of the future.
A pleasure to meet you, though we've had the pleasure already. Tell me, how was your journey through time?
Nah, could've been better.
Did you witness man's foolishness with your own eyes? Allow me to inform you about the state of my timeline. In the 21st century, your country no longer governs its people. A god and his servants from elsewhere have taken over. This god has declared all equal, stripping the people of their property, individuality, and future. What do you suppose happened then? Nothing. The people weren't troubled in the slightest. The world was already exhausted by endless war and the failing economy, so the people welcomed the removal of a social hierarchy. Everyone's on the same level. God provides for all, and no one needs to act on their own. The only ones to really suffer were the rich and privileged, but they got no pity from the masses. And so it began. Witch hunts spurred by the mentality of equality. Mobs assailed any dissenters who stood out, no matter the reason. Doing so provided a moment of relief from the stress, and a sense of euphoric superiority. And so, the people sunk further and further into their own insanity. Society is already doomed in my time.
That's a cool sword.
Trapped in a loop of despair. And we're beyond the point of no return. I have no choice but to wipe the slate clean.
Here we go.
To destroy the present, the past must be altered. And so it's only natural that the people of the past should be sacrificed. It's your fault the future is in the state that it is.
My fault? What the fuck did I do? Oh. Uh-oh. Oh.
Watch the enemy carefully. Raidu Kuzunoha the 14th.
Spirit!
Well done. Look out!
That was cool. RAIDOU asked RAIDOU 40th about the case.
Thinking for yourself and investigating, are you? I learned as much in the village. No matter who or when. You never miss the opportunity to ask questions, 14th. And even amidst our battle, you remain true. I'm honored. Then I'll tell you what you want. To change the past, I transferred my memories to every daughter of the Daidoji family across all time using a special technique. That is how I forced history to deviate all the way to Taisho 20. In truth, however, the memory transfer is not yet complete. The time periods beyond Taisho remain unaffected, so I can't afford to stop here, 14th. You will not stand between me and my aspirations.
Oh, dude, that's so sick. Probably not the best one, but fuck it. Look at this fucking stance. Raidou asks Raidou the 40th about the case.
Yes, Sukuna Hikona is my ally. I was the one who sent him to Taisho 20. I tasked him with possessing Munakata, initiating the Super Soldier Project, and kidnapping Kaya to complete the memory transfer. In our time, demons are controlled with machines. It doesn't quite compare to the methods of the past. Still, my summoning abilities are impressive, wouldn't you agree?
Look out!
I suppose a young girl's body has its limits. I won't hold back any longer, 14th. I'll release this human vessel and embrace supreme power. Come forth!
Oh.
Let's go, Yasumagatsu!
Here we go.
I am the 40th in the Raidou Kuzunoha line. Does that not seem like a lot of successions to you? In my era, to be Raidou Kuzunoha is not to be a hero. It is to be a sacrifice. We're lucky to survive a year after taking up the mantle. Some last no more than a few days. With Yatagarasu long since disbanded, the Kuzunoha serve as nothing more than mere military pawns. They call us outsiders, and send us to the front lines to subdue rogue dissidents. There is no future for us. There is no tomorrow. Let's go, Yasumagatsu. I'm done being used and cast aside like trash!
What?
What are you weak to?
Let your spirit burn. There's more.
You're weak to ice.
Spirit!
Skills have improved, right?
Oh my god. Okay. Got my Glock. Got my Glock.
Here goes. Attack. No escape.
Damn.
Devil's Bane.
Do that. Okay.
There's more.
Oops.
Here goes. Devil's Bane.
Damn.
Here goes. Spirit.
Okay. Ooh. Okay. Damn it. Oh god. No shit.
Futsunushi. There's more.
That was not good. God damn it. Shit. Okay.
Eden.
Here we go.
Yeah, let them fight it. I'll just run around for a little bit. There we go. Hey. Yeah, this makes sense.
Here we go.
You say you're protecting your country, 14th? You say you care about your homeland? Huh. People like you and Mudakata are simply being used by your organizations. A puny errand boy like you should know better than to get in my way.
You're wrong, 40th. Protecting the country doesn't mean defending the government or tradition. It means defending the people. Indeed, it doesn't matter who is suffering. What matters is that we save them regardless of our personal principles. History is written by the people. We simply support them from the shadows. That is the true purpose, the true spirit of RAIDOU Kuzunoha. It seems we finally agree on something. RAIDOU the 14th will save the people from your wicked clutches. Nothing more, nothing less. Worry not, 40th. Your predecessor here will save you from your own despair as well.
Well, that's not good. Jesus fuck. Okay. Oh, it's not gonna stop. It's not stopping.
Siegfried. Eden.
Here we go.
Oh god. Damn. Oh fuck. Oh. Ah, you fucker. Oh no. It's gonna hurt. Oh no, she's good. Woo. It's one down.
What's the meaning of this?
Let your spirit burn. Spirit.
Skills have improved.
A.
This can't be. I'm going to lose. No. No!
Oh, come on. Fuck you.
The demon once told me, these people don't deserve to be protected. My power, it was never meant to serve the people.
Oh.
Futsunushi.
Oh my god. Fuck yeah. Man.
Too strong. I can't. Is this what it means? To have a purpose? No. I don't want to go back. Not to that pathetic world. Is this really what you want? If you don't do something, your future will be doomed.
Leave the future to me.
Leave the future to me.
Oh, shit.
You may have tried to change the past, 40th. But in Raido Kuzunoha the 14th's case, the future is in my hands.
Oh, shit.
Is that the power of your spirit, then? To carve your own path through fate?
This is what it means to uphold the Raido name.
I know what awaits you, 14th. Soon, you, Raido Kuzunoha, will come face to face with many obstacles. A major incident, a clash with a rival, a betrayal. May you despair, knowing that you failed to alter history.
Oh, shit. Man, the cape is so cool.
Where am I? Huh? My hair. Oh. So it wasn't a dream. I really wish it was, though. I was completely in the dark. It was so scary. But I knew you'd save me, Raido. I knew it deep down. And you did. You actually rescued me. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Hey.
Welcome back, Raido!
Thanks. It's good to be home.
Hey. Oh, fuck. Oh, it is Ray Chase. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Takahito Koyasu is Narumi? What? Junichi Sawabe is a familiar name. Holy shit, I can't believe Takahito Koyasu's no... Shit, now I have to listen to this game in Japanese. Oh, is that the... I think it might be the PS2 graphics that they're using. No, I think it might be the new assets. Because Narumi looked really different for some reason. Man. This is a SMT game for SMTers. I'm naked. Cute. And there's Rasputin. So wait, what does this mean? Does this mean Rasputin's now an ally? But I wonder why Rasputin? Out of all historical figures, why Rasputin in particular? I'm trying to think, like, do the events line up? Because this would be in the 20s. I guess, yeah. Rasputin kind of makes sense. I have to find like an interview or something as to like why the choice of Rasputin. It's kind of crazy to think about like the entirety of the story. It feels like the final game, especially if you're gonna pull out a story like that where it introduces elements of time travel. Cute. Oh yeah, doggo. Dog vessel thing. Oh, everybody's okay now.
Disaster strikes Kanto. Focus shifts to rebuilding. Yeesh. So that's the story Yatsugarasu's going with? Ooh, boy. Talk about a cover-up. To think, all this started with a girl asking us to kill her. And the whole thing ends with a lecture from a time traveler. I guess there really are some causes worth fighting for. Might be some hope for the future after all. That about sum it up, Raido? Oh man, way to kill the moment. Hello, Narumi Detective Agency. Yes. Uh-huh. Just so you know, we only take special cases. Huh? Righto! Got a case. Let's roll!
Back at last.
Karasu.
Time to find myself a new body.
All right. No, into New Game Plus. Interesting. Okay, so let me talk about some RAIDOU. Let me talk about some RAIDOU Kuzunoha. So I remember I played maybe up until like chapter. Oh god, could it have been chapter 3 or 4? It's the Chernobog fight. That was like the last time I played RAIDOU. So I bought it for the PS3 because this was during a period where PlayStation 3 games had the PS2 games on there, and the thing was is that trying to think. What does this do? Oh, stats, money, devil chart, accumulator, devil summoner sword. Wow. Oh, with some exceptions. Oh, that's cool. Let me have the music in the background. Hold on. Okay, had the music playing in the background. So the thing is that yeah, this was during a period where I was buying a bunch of Shin Megami Tensei games on the PS3 PS2 emulation thing. So RAIDOU Kuzunoha was one of them, where it had 1 and 2, of course, Digital Devil Saga 1 and 2, and Persona 3, and did I buy Persona 4? I think I might have, I don't remember. But so I was like, okay, let me get into the SMT games for a good bit, and it's just with RAIDOU, I don't know why I didn't go fully in with RAIDOU when the first time I played it. And I think it might have been because the game is a little clunky, and to be fair, I do feel the differences. And then, you know, I was mentioning before, I watched a playthrough of the first game like a couple days ago, where I was like, oh, let me just see how the old game holds up. And I'm like, oh yeah, the combat is super different. And then that's when I think I saw that the combat is similar to the combat in 2, where 2 decides to do more action-oriented gameplay. Because RAIDOU 1 had very basic like hack and slash and shooting and not that much craziness. And then, you know, like I said, I hear 2 is where, okay, the combat is actually a lot better. It's still a little clunky, it's still a little janky, it's not bad, but I still, you know, enjoy my time with it. It does still feel like an SMT game because you're not obliterating enemies. You're basically pretty decent at damage in some cases. It does take a bit of time to actually get bosses' health down. But I want to talk about the story a lot, because I'm genuinely surprised how much I really enjoyed the story, even though I feel like the game has a problem of basically exposition dumping literally at the end. Because at the time, you know, you're going through the game and you're not really like piecing that many things together up until a point, possibly, like I said, like nearing the end, where, you know, it's revealed that, oh, you're technically in a parallel universe of the 20s. And then the other reveal that your enemy, the main bad guy, is another RAIDOU Kuzunoha. And it's like, oh, okay. So then it's introducing this whole time travel aspect where it's like, okay, so parallel universes / alternate timelines and stuff like that, where it can go anywhere. Hold on. Oh god, my armrest is like all kinds of screwed up. And it's like, okay, when you introduce timeline related stuff, it gets a little goofy. But, you know, I like time travel stories, so it's like, okay, I like to see what it does. Essentially, it does this thing where it's like, okay, there's different branches of different timelines and stuff like that. That's why, you know, when you had that trip into the other timeline, you're like, okay, this is basically our RAIDOU, sort of, you know, spelling is different, but you know, the period that he's in is technically the Showa era, and it's like we're in Taisho 20, so it's like, huh, okay. So even then, you know, they kind of emphasize the fact that, like, all right, we're emphasizing that this is Taisho 20, and it's like, all right, got it. So with the mystery at the beginning of the game where you meet Kaya for the first time, as you know, for the first case, and she's like, you got to kill me because I'm going to be possessed by a demon. It's like, okay, that already had me, because I'm like, what do you mean? What do you mean I have to get rid of you? And then the introduction of the red capes, and it's like, okay, there's more weird shit happening in this town, and you know, it's kind of interesting to kind of get to that point of, you know, all right, what do the red capes have to do with this? Why the fuck is Rasputin here? On top of that, why is Rasputin talking as if he knows more than what he's letting on? And then you get that whole, you know, reveal that Rasputin is actually an android, that he sent from the future to basically infiltrate himself into the past. And it's like, fuck, okay. And you know, it starts to make more sense because obviously Rasputin was very influential in Russia, so him having that much influence to, you know, lead certain historical events could make sense in a story that even the villain explains that I have to basically manipulate this time period in order to give me the outcome that I want. And it's like, okay, got it. And then, you know, you get more stuff about like the army and what they've been working on, and that essentially that your secondary villain is a god that possessed a military officer. And it's like, all right, what are we doing? Like I said, the game, and for the most part, some Shin Megami Tensei games do have an issue of basically dumping everything at the end of like, this is why I did it, this is my motivation, and this is why you shouldn't interfere with my motivations. And it's like, okay, I can live with that. But the thing is that like I'm kind of iffy on the length of the game. It took me about like 20 hours because I did some grinding off screen, and there might have been some points in me playing that, you know, the timer could have been going at any point. But the thing that I'm surprised about is that like it is pretty much like everything gets resolved pretty neatly for the most bit. There could be some, you know, some open-ended stuff that I'm not really thinking of at the moment, but for the most part, you know, in the overarching story, it does wrap up pretty well. So I'm trying to think about this because it's like I really do like the reverse on this story, that essentially you're not changing the future, you're trying to keep your present, if that makes sense. Because when the introduction of time travel gets told, and basically what your main villain is doing, what RAIDOU the 40th is doing, it's like, okay, I can understand the villain's motivations, because it is kind of fucked up that, you know, in their future everything went to shit, all because a god appeared and then made everything just complacent. But then the complacency caused some kind of fucking mania where everybody's like, if anybody's different, you know, that's some kind of witchery that's happening, and we have to essentially like exterminate them. So it kind of takes that bit of, if you ever played another SMT game, it takes that bit of, what if this world did a lawful ending? And it's like, okay, we got our lawful ending, the angels slash other gods are here to take over, but they're essentially authoritarians, and it's like, all right, we're kind of fucked now because they essentially have a grasp on everything, and the future is essentially fucked. So it's interesting to hear the writer of the 40th talk about a demon that talked about basically changing the past, and that would make sense because, you know, demons and angels don't like each other, obviously, in the SMT world. So the writer of the 40th having the motivation to go back in time and try to change things is something that I do understand and kind of feel sympathy for. It's just like, when he's basically bearing it all out, basically saying that, like, the title Raido means nothing anymore. Like, in your time period, Raido means a hero, but where I'm from, I'm basically just, you know, these gods' bounty hunter. And it doesn't mean anything. It's just a title for somebody to do bad things. It's essentially a villainous title, and it's like, okay, that's pretty interesting. And then the further explanation of, like, why Kaya specifically, or not, well, Kaya's family is the first female is always sacrificed, is like, oh, because this Raido kept trying to go back and kept possessing these other females, these other women, and obviously, you know, the Daidoji family started to realize that, like, oh shit, like, that person is not our family member. We gotta lock him up, we gotta kill them, this and that. And obviously that kind of threw a wrench into his plans up until this point, you know, where he eventually got Sukuna Hikona to help him out and be like, hey, I need you to help me get the fuck out of this predicament, because the vessel that I need is going to try to kill herself, so kind of need it if we want to obtain this future that I want. But even then, there's still some things that I'm trying to get a grasp about, whether or not basically Taisho 20 was a sacrificed, or was supposed to be a sacrifice timeline, which is interesting. Where, you know, Sukuna Hikona feels like he has some hatred towards the other gods and Yatagarasu, and, you know, particularly humans, being like, humans are essentially feeble. And then you have Raido the 40th basically being like, yeah, the Yatagarasu clan is gone. Like, there's no other clan or anything. Like, we basically have to, if we want to make change in the future, we essentially have to go to the past and make it for us. So yeah, it's really interesting when you really think about, like, everything altogether. You know, like I mentioned, it's just like the manipulation of Raido the 40th, you know, going back and manipulating military officers to basically do its bidding, and then creating the Soulless god. And it's like, that is such a fucking crazy concept, where it's essentially it's a man-made god, and it's like, okay, that's pretty fucking cool. And then obviously the ending where Raido the 40th merges with the Soulless god, and basically it is something to kind of sacrifice the timeline to achieve a, you know, the sacrifice. So yeah, it's weird. It's I'm going to assume that possibly the second game, which I was looking up the title, Raido Kuzunoha versus King Abaddon, I would assume that it probably comes back to this storyline about, like, you know, the gods coming in and taking over. But I like this idea, like I was mentioning, of this like parallel universe that will basically try to ensure that a bad future doesn't happen, and it won't allow somebody from the future to basically come and change it for their benefit. And like I was mentioning, is that like I feel sympathy for Raido the 40th, because it's like his future is fucked. But you know, when you go back in time and you start meddling in things, it's like you're causing a bigger sacrifice. And it's like it is that mentality of like you know, of the whole sacrifice of like willing to let these people die in the past to basically save people in the future. So yeah, I'm trying to get like my overall thoughts on the story. But I do really like it. I do like that inverse, like I was mentioning, of just like you're there to protect the past, not to save, well, I guess in some ways save the future. Because I feel like for Raido the 40th, he's in his own game, you know? I feel like there could have been a game about Raido the 40th going back in time constantly to different periods of time, trying to possess this one particular girl or one particular female from this one particular family, and trying to change the future. And like that feels like its own separate game. Yeah, man, there's a lot of like really neat elements, and there's, you know, that's always the thing about Shin Megami Tensei games in particular, especially if you're going to have gods in it. There's always a philosophical standpoint with its stories, even with like Persona. You know, if you think about like Persona 5, you know, the idea of changing people's hearts and their minds and stuff like that. And then you have like oh god, I'm trying to remember Digital Devil Saga. It's been a while since I played Digital Devil Saga. But it's like trying to think about that, or even like Shin Megami Tensei 4 or 5, where it's like you're trying to decide two different choices of either full authoritarian or full anarchy, and it's like you can also have an in-between, but really like you don't know whether or not either choice is good for the future. So for this to have a philosophical standpoint of basically being like, yeah, the future is fucked because we relied on gods too much, and now people are essentially turning on each other, and I need to change that. I need to go back and change that, and I will do anything to ensure that nobody stops me. And it's like, yeah, okay, I understand the villain's motivations. Yeah, I really, really liked the story. I really enjoyed it. You know, like I was saying, it's 12 chapters, which I was surprised about. I thought it was longer, but it's only 12. But, you know, like I was mentioning before, is that I had to grind a little bit, so that basically increased the gameplay amount. So, yeah, the story, I think, genuinely is really, really fascinating, really interesting, and I'm really anticipating the second game if it gets remade. I don't know whether or not this particular game sold well. I hope it did, because I would like to see the second game you know, remastered. But we'll see, because I don't think Atlas really talked about anything involving Shin Megami Tensei as for the moment. So we'll see about that. What else? Characters, you know, I pretty much like the cast, but there really hasn't been any like one-to-one moments besides Raido and Kaya where they start to talk. But even then, you don't really know if you're talking to Kaya, you're really talking to Raido the 40th the whole time, because Raido the 40th was possessing Kaya the whole time. So even then, you don't really know Kaya that much. Narumi, you know, I would have liked to know a little bit more about Narumi, especially the fact that he just like dumps his his whole background of like, yeah, I used to be in the military and I actually knew Munakata, and I'm the one that got him kicked out or demoted essentially. So I have to kill him now. I was like, okay, great, Narumi. I'm glad you're info dumping me right now. Tai is a kind of a neat little side character to come in and out. The fucking doctor I knew nothing about except for that one point, and then eventually we needed him again. What is it, Satake? The Yakuza guy? He's cool. That's it. The cast is very small, which I'm okay with, but that's the other thing that I'm kind of like coming off with, like, oh, I wish I got to know them a little bit more, because even then, like, the Yakuza guy was like giving me this whole motivational speech being like, I believe in you, and then everyone else is like, well, good luck out there. And it's like, oh, okay. And then we had that little like moment of like thinking about like other people, and he doesn't come up, and I'm like, that's kind of fucked up. He had the most like moving speech. So I don't know, I guess he's not important. Yeah, and then, you know, the speechless protagonist, then the no voice protagonist up until a certain point. The thing is that Raidou, when you're playing a Shin Megami Tensei game, you're basically in a vehicle. You're basically thrusted into this world in whatever vehicle, whether it be a hunter, a teenager in high school, a teenage detective, like all these bits and pieces of just like, you know, this is you in this world, go, and you essentially make your own self. Like I said, Raidou doesn't really have any of those moments. The only thing is that Raidou has his design going for him, and legitimately that Devil Summoner design is the coolest fucking shit in the world. I think Raidou's design is like a 10 out of 10 Kaneko design. It's just so cool looking, because you got the hat, you got the cape, it's all black. Even then, Raidou is like very pale, but he still looks pretty fucking cool. Like, genuinely, Raidou looks awesome. Even like his parallel universe, his Showa era Raidou with all the scars, I'm like, oh shit, this is the hardened Raidou. That's fucking cool. Oh yeah, even the priestess you don't get that much information from. She's just kind of there. And the fucking guy who got poisoned that I had to save, the vessel for Yadagarasu. Fuck. I didn't even get to meet that guy. He was behind like a screen. Yeah, overall, you know, the cast is pretty all right. The setting, like I mentioned, being a parallel universe of the Taisho 20, supposed to be the Showa era, is a really neat setting, because you kind of see the westernization of Japan, and it's really neat to look at. You know, everybody either wearing like full suits and top hats and bowler hats, or kimonos and stuff like that. Like this, like both like merging of styles is really interesting to look at. Yeah, I really like the overall design of the world, and even then, you know, exploring it a little bit, and like, oh, like going to this island, why the fuck is there just a phone booth here by itself? And it's like, oh, it's because the phone booth is actually a way to get into a secret base. Cool. Yeah, I just like how the world is somewhat interconnected. You know, you got to take a train car to different cities and explore them, and then you have the dark versions where essentially, you know, the demons are essentially lurking. Yeah, it's pretty good, on that end. Music, fucking. Who is it? Is it Meguro who does the music for the Shin Megami Tensei games? I want to say it's Meguro. I have to figure out who does the music, because coming to the, like, you know, the music aspect of Raidou, or even then like Shin Megami Tensei games. Composer, yeah, Shoji Meguro. Everything that man touches is fucking 10 out of 10 fucking soundtrack. It's always good with like the trumpets. Even the main theme using as the last battle theme is fucking awesome. It's such a good fucking theme. yeah, I love anything he touches. It's always a banger. There's always good shit. Like I was mentioning before, it's just like the design of Raidou, speaking on like the artistic end, I love Kaneko's designs because there's something about it where it's like there's a lot of charm to it, but there's something like what's what I'm looking for? There's something about like some of the designs of like particularly the demons where I'm just like I'm really surprised of like his interpretations of what these specific demons are supposed to look like. There's like a really charming but also terrifying like view on Kaneko's art, and I think it works really well in like the earlier Shin Megami Tensei games where it's like, yeah, this was Shin Megami Tensei for a good while, where this is just straight up just all Kaneko. And it makes me sad that like I don't know whether or not he's still doing the whole AI art thing again, but it's a shame if he's still doing that. Let's see, music banger. The main theme is a fucking banger. It's really fucking good. The gameplay, like I was mentioning, is that like, you know, you have some instances of like, okay, let's talk about the open world gameplay aspect. Running around town, looking at things, using your demons to unlock certain things. That's pretty neat for the most part. I forgot that's an actual thing that you can do in the original game, you know, where you can get more information out of people if you use your demons to do something. Or some demons have specific skills that allow them to pick up on certain items and stuff like that, which I thought is really neat. Because it, you know, that's the whole purpose of you being a devil summoner, is to use your demons, use your devils. As for the combat is a little clunky. Like I was saying before, it is clunky. It's not terrible, but there were moments where it just felt like all I gotta do is mash and dodge, but at the same time the game is just like, no, idiot, you thought wrong. Like it has those Shin Megami Tensei moments of just like, oh no, you fucked up this time, even though this is real-time gameplay. This is not turn-based. So yeah, because there's really goofy moments where it's just like, fuck, I forgot to recall my demons and they're about to get murked. But you know, like I was mentioning, but everything like stylistically within the combat, I think is really fucking cool. Especially like the super moves or like the counter moves, I think look really fucking cool. Yeah, I really like the team aspect of the gameplay where, you know, you play as Raidou, but you have team members essentially, where they are supposed to help you out most of the time. That's why you kind of have to make sure that, you know, you're starting with a good team and then choosing skills to fight the enemies, like, you know, electricity, wind, fire, all that stuff. Yeah, it's just basically trying to be prepared. Even though this is a action game in a sense, you kind of have to have some preparation. So it does keep that Shin Megami Tensei turn-based aspect, RPG feeling within it. Yeah, but you know, once you get to the end, just dump whatever stat boosters you got. Just do all that. Just fuck it. Yeah, I really enjoyed my time with Raidou. I really like the story. I really dig it. I'm hoping the second game gets remastered. Just have to wait until then. But yeah, I would have to give this like maybe like an 8.5, reaching a 9, not a full 10, because like I said, the combat can be really clunky at times. And I feel like the story is slightly short. Well, I wouldn't say my criticisms is with the story length. I think it's more with like bonding with your cast members, because it's just like you never really have a moment like that. You just have bits and pieces of you having a conversation with them, and that's basically it, or them basically info dumping you on something. So I'm curious as to like how the second game is. Like I said, if it picks up with this whole idea of changing the past to create a new future. Yeah. That is it for me. Final thoughts. No, I would say for anybody that's interested in this game, I would say get it. Not immediately. I would say just wait a little bit for a discount. But overall, this is a good time, and I like the fact that New Game Plus is like, hey, you can keep all your shit, all your shit. But there might be something which I might have to check out, see what the exceptions are. But yeah, I had a good old time with RAIDOU Remastered. And oh, Goto! Jesus Christ! I forgot about Goto! My little cat guy. You know, I think that's also the thing, kind of going back to with Goto. Goto's such an enigma, because even then, Goto's like, yeah, this cat's just a vessel that I use. Goto is, yeah, like, Goto's so weird. Because I like Goto, but I don't know anything about Goto. And I like the fact that you have a silent protagonist, but Goto is basically the voice of RAIDOU in a sense. And Goto speaks his mind sometimes, and I like that little tidbit at the end where you have the two Gotos talking to one another, basically being like, "Oh, you're annoying. No, you're annoying." And yeah, it's cute. Yeah, I genuinely forgot about Goto. I guess trying to think a little bit more on Rasputin. Yeah, he's an android womanizer. Cool. Cool, I guess. Konya owner. He's a greedy old man. Victor is a weirdo, but he's all right in my book, I guess. Oh, I guess a little bit of the gameplay aspect. Crafting, and then demon merging. I always enjoy those bits of Shin Megami Tensei of doing the fusions. That's always a staple. But weapon tuning, I think, is really interesting. I think that's a really cool aspect, because I don't think you have like anything like charms or anything like that as like equipment. Oh, whoops, that was the wrong one. Ugh.
All right, see you later.
Yeah, because I don't think you have like you can put on equipment and stuff like that. No, that wasn't it. No, it's just like fuck, magic. Yeah, it's not anything like crazy. Yeah, like I said, it's still a fun time. I think that's it for my final thoughts. Thanks for hanging out with me. I'll be back later with something else. But RAIDOU Remastered. RAIDOU versus the Soulless Army. Done. I did it. Alright, bye.